Happy Thursday! I am just about to head out, or very shortly, just going to have a quick snack first, head out to have a little browse in a craft shop over at Majura Park, which is not far from where I live at all. And I have been there before, but not for a long time. So yeah, I'm not going into work this afternoon, so yeah, thought I would pop over and do that, and yeah, just come back and have a nice little afternoon at home. I don't know if I'm going to buy anything, but I just want to get some ideas and some inspiration, because I want to do some more scrapbooking slash journaling in my little journal, which I've shown you before. So yeah, just thought that might be a nice little thing to do this afternoon. Just finishing getting ready. I've got my Calm perfume for today. Love that one. But I thought I would show you what I am slash have been slash just finished reading. I normally am the sort of person who just reads one book at a time. I'm not the sort of person who has 3 or 4 books on the go at once, but I was reading Bright Shining, How Grace Changes Everything by Julia Baird, which I am maybe almost halfway through, which I'm absolutely loving. It is just such a beautiful, beautiful book. She just writes so beautifully, and yeah, I would like to read some more books along this vein. So if you can recommend anything, I would love to know. Anyway, I was reading that, and then a couple of books came in from the library that I had on, that I had on reserve, that I was waiting to come in. So the first one is the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. This is just kind of a bit of a fun book. I started reading this, and then this one came in, Sleepyhead by Mark Billingham. I have read the first 2 in his newer series, which both Andrew and I really enjoyed actually, and this is a series that he has been writing for years and years and years. I think they're up to about number 19 now, which has just come out. So, and this is the very first one, and again we both enjoyed this one, so a nice series that we can continue reading. Let me tell you what this one is about. He doesn't want you alive, he doesn't want you dead, he wants you somewhere in between. It's amazing that 2 decades have passed since I wrote these 3 short sentences when a twisted idea for a crime novel featuring a very different kind of serial killer first popped into my head. 20 years since I created a North London copper with dubious music taste and similarly tragic love life. 20 years, and as of this year, 20 novels featuring killers every bit as dark and deranged as the one he was trying to catch in this first outing. So this is the 20th anniversary edition of the book. 20 years during which Tom Thorne has been indelibly marked by every murder he's had to investigate, by every victim. But one scar is deeper than all the others. This is where it began. Yeah, so a really, really good book. Really enjoyed it. And so I read this one first because it is due back in a couple of days actually. So now I am back on to finishing this one, and I am pretty much exactly halfway through, I think. Yep. Halfway through this, enjoying this. This is just kind of a bit of a fun book. Let me read the spiel to you. Patricia Campbell's life has never felt smaller. Her husband is a workaholic, her teenage kids have their own lives, her senile mother-in-law needs constant care, and she's always a step behind on her endless to-do list. The only thing keeping her sane is her book club, a close-knit group of Charleston women united by their love of true crime. At these meetings, they're as likely to talk about the Manson family as they are about their own families. One evening after book club, Patricia is viciously attacked by an elderly neighbour, bringing the neighbour's handsome nephew, James Harris, into her life. James is well-travelled and well-read, and he makes Patricia feel things she hasn't felt in years. But when children on the other side of town go missing, their deaths written off by local police, Patricia has reason to believe James Harris is more of a Bundy than a Brad Pitt. The real problem? James is a monster of a different kind, and Patricia has already invited him in. Little by little, James will insinuate himself into Patricia's life and try to take everything she took for granted, including the book club. But she won't surrender without a fight in this blood-soaked tale of neighbourly kindness gone wrong. Yeah, it's just kind of fun, good, easy read so far. Then, when I finish that one, I think I'm going to finish Bright Shining by Julia Baird. But then a lovely client bought this book for me because we both have talked about books before and we both love crime books. So she bought me The Ruin by Dervla McTiernan. She also gave me Scrublands by Chris Hammer. So I've got, yeah, a couple of books there on my TBR. So yeah, just thought I would share those with you in case anything interests you. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to reading this series and really hanging out to get back to this beautiful book as well. That is it for now. I'm going to go and have a little snack and then I will show you if I do buy anything from the craft shop. But yeah, I'm not sure if I will or not, but yeah, we'll chat more later. Happy Monday! I am just popping in really just to finish off this video. I think the last clip that I filmed, I was about to go and have a little look in the craft shop over at Mildura, and I did that. They didn't have very much at all really in terms of what I wanted. It's kind of like a nice little shop. They've got like lots of nice little gifty sort of bits and pieces, which is nice. But yeah, didn't buy anything. But next door there was one of those shops, I think it's like Homebase or something like that, where they have just a whole heap of crap, a whole heap of stuff, cheap stuff that you can get. Sometimes you can get really good bits and pieces at those sorts of shops. So yeah, they had a whole little crafty section, so I bought some silver and some pink glitter paper to cover my journal with, because I think I've mentioned before I wanted to cover my journal, but I didn't quite know what I wanted to do, didn't have, you know, anything to do it with. So I bought some of that. So I will show you that in my next video. I might start my next video tonight when I get home from my part-time job. But right now I need to go and have something to eat and get ready for my part-time job and head off because I've got a busy evening there, which is good. I've had one beautiful client in the Wellbeing Studio today, which is just lovely. Yeah, and I've got lots of little bits and pieces to share with you next week, so please come back and join me for next week's video. And thank you so much for watching this one, and I will see you very, very, very soon.